I went to Indy today to check on Indiana's version of the bill. One advocates for open government argue would likely keep police videos under lock and key.
And there's some things you don't need to see. And there's just some things the press doesn't need to see.
In a packed room in the basement of the state capitol, a House committee discusses a bill to restrict public access to police recordings.
You have to have a system.
The Hoosier State Press Association's Steve Key is worried. He says the bill would give police departments discretion to deny all requests from the media for copies of body or dash cam video. He says the only recourse would be spending thousands in legal fees to convince a judge the video should be released. It took a judge's ruling to order the release of video from Chicago showing an officer shooting teenager Laquan McDonald 16 times.
The law enforcement, they want to make sure that they hold control over that release. Some of them with good intentions, could be down the road, some with bad intentions.
The Indiana Coalition for Open Government is also concerned. They feel the bill would privatize a public record.
The body cams and the dashboard cams are, of course, paid for by the public. The officers involved are all paid for by the public.
But Representative Wendy McNamara argues we are a reactionary society.
If we had a sense that the media was going to be impartial, was going to not sensationalize it, then I wouldn't have a problem.
She says the public has a right to know, but when it comes to releasing video, you also have to consider timing.
Put yourself in the place of a police officer, and that's what I always try to do, is try to see it from other people's perspective.
The concerns about transparency, you think you've struck a balance?
Yeah, I really do.
Representative Kevin Mahan, a former sheriff, is the bill's sponsor.
But this is the work product of Democrats and Republicans from all different walks of life that came and signed off and voted this out unanimously.
Now, he is referring to a study committee that came up with the wording of the bill over the summer. Today's committee passed the bill unanimously as well. It will go to the full House for amendments.